Good afternoon, everyone. This is an update on the tropics for September 11th, 2022. We have two tropical waves to keep you updated on, but not really much. It is quite quiet here, especially for the peak of hurricane season right now. So let's get right into it. Let's look at the satellite imagery right here, and as you can see, we have two tropical waves we are going to keep an eye on as these head westward throughout the main development region. We have these right here. We have this tropical wave that is currently west of the Cabo Verde Islands. I think the center is around this location right here, but I'm not totally sure. I could be wrong there. And we also do have a tropical wave right over here, or it could be way back there. But we do have that area to watch here throughout the next 5 days, approximately around this area, and that is headed westward, and that is the tropical wave, I do believe, that is headed towards that direction. So we're gonna have to watch that and the other tropical wave that continues to head towards the Caribbean. Here's the 5-day graphical tropical weather outlook, and as you can see, we only have one disturbance, which did have a 30% chance yesterday, but now it's down back to a 20% chance of development within the next 5 days. We can read the discussion here, which says a tropical wave is forecast to move off the west coast of Africa on Monday. Any development of this wave should be slow to occur while it moves westward or west-northwestward across the eastern tropical Atlantic Ocean through the end of the week. Again, we do have that tropical wave down here, which is kind of southeast of it. That is not located by the National Hurricane Center. It was, but they don't believe that will develop into anything. But again, we are going to track every single tropical wave that does come through the main development region as we are in the peak of hurricane season. Here's the latest Euro model here. This is a 0-6C run, and there is a leftover Hurricane Earl that is far northeast of Nova Scotia, and that was actually earlier this morning. So let's move forward a bit more, and it is continuing to weaken. Still got quite a circulation with it. It is not recognized as a hurricane anymore because we have no convection around it at all, but we still do have clouds, so it is still a pretty strong low pressure system that will have some gusty winds around it, impacting portions of the eastern Canada territories there. And we do have also a system that's also leftover tropical system, and that is bringing some rainfall and gusty winds over there to Portugal and Spain. And that'll actually be headed eastward into Spain and Portugal, bringing more of that rainfall. So that will be rainy days ahead. Now let's go and take a look at these tropical waves down here, which, as you can see, there's that one that is not noticed by the National Hurricane Center right now. That does have a little bit of circulation, not a lot. But as you can see, we have this high pressure up here, which will affect it. As you can see, it'll bring it far northward and bring it into kind of that fish storm path there, which, as you can see, we move forward here, and actually moves quite westward here. It moves towards the Caribbean still, as we get another high pressure right there that leads it right westward there, and that could lead to some excessive rainfall to some of those lesser Antilles. As you can see, there's that other tropical wave, which has a 20% chance of development, and that's around September 15th. And let's go look at this extended run, which doesn't really have much development until the high pressure gets moved out of the area, and that gets moved up into more of the northern Atlantic by around hour 240, which that's around 9 days from now, around September 20th. We could see development within that tropical wave that currently has a 20% chance of development according to this Euro model. And look at this, another tropical system comes out of nowhere that apparently comes from a low pressure from the United States, which is quite interesting there. Again, around the second half of September here. CMC model clearly has development within that tropical wave. Again, it's going to be a fish storm if it does develop there. As you can see, it just gets leaded up north by those high pressure systems. And again, not much development with the CMC model for that one tropical wave that heads towards the Lesser Antilles, which is good, but you will still see some rainfall probably from that tropical wave. We do get a low pressure system around September 21st from the CMC model around over here east of the Lesser Antilles. That's nothing concerning really. but just more tropical waves. And by September 20th, there's really not many tropical waves here coming off of Africa. There may be one there, but I'm not seeing much according to the CMC model. But again, it's only 240 hours out. There can be tropical waves at the end of September into October. Icon model very clearly actually has a big development with that one tropical wave that is not noticed by the National Hurricane Center. That is going to be north of Lesser Antilles, and that's going to be from this model run, and this is just one model run, so things will change. But this has it around September 18th. Actually has it strengthening into a possible tropical depression just north there of the Lesser Antilles and the Virgin Islands there. Can't go any further with this, and we can't really tell what the path would be if this scenario actually does happen. But this doesn't. This actually does have development. As you can see, that one tropical wave that actually has 20% chance of development does not develop at all. So that's a very interesting scenario to see there. With that one tropical wave we're watching that is not highlighted yet by the National Hurricane Center. If you did enjoy the short video update, again, nothing serious is going on right now in the tropics. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new, and turn on post notifications if you want to keep up to date on the tropics. I have a daily upload around 2 p.m. every day, Central Daylight Time. Share this with friends and family. Like the video. Turn on post notifications and leave a comment. We do have super thanks, the super thanks button and the join button if you want to support the channel even more financially. But as always, I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe.